You might have heard people telling you that one door shuts and 100 other doors open. You might have heard people telling you that keep trying and keep knocking a door, you'll get success by the end or the other end. However, if I add a perspective to it that if you keep on trying to get a particular thing and get nothing for years, but how about changing the strategy and trying differently might get you closer to your goal much quicker. Hello everyone, this is Hamza and you're watching my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about life after failure. Failure is a big hurdle, it's a really big dilemma, and a lot of people usually get stuck in this stage of life. Yes, I'm calling it as a stage of life because this particular stage is going to act as a constant. Failure or problem, equate both of them. These both are constants in your life. You cannot really escape failure, you cannot really escape problems, because if you're going to escape failure or problem, your goals will end. Your goal today could be solution of a problem that you have. And even though for entrepreneurs, you might have heard that entrepreneurs have basic definition that says fix a problem, get a market gap, and you're going to get your business idea. Recently, I embraced a failure of a 3 years failure, like a failure after, like I realized it as a failure after trials of 3 years. I was not having my goal in sight. Instead, I was trying to focus on pursuit. Remember that your goal and your pursuit are two different things. You can change your pursuit to attain a goal, but trying in the one and same direction, you may get nothing for years. Now, to define failure, it could be a long debate and long definition. But to sum up, in real life examples, failure can be failing your entrance aptitude test. That's my case. Failure can be a rejection of an idea that you've been preparing for so long to present in front of your company or management. Failure can be lacking behind in an interview, a business interview, and getting rejected or not getting your call. Remember that all of these things have counterparts of them, but you cannot see them. Some things work in abstract for you, but your focus is merely on the present and visible situation. Remember that failure itself has no capacity and no ability to influence your life unless you make it a part of your life. Your grief, your sorrow, and your pain that you're going to put upon yourself, you're imposing it and you're empowering failure. You're actually giving it a strength to influence your life and determine your future decisions. So today, summing up all of that, I have my own pursuit to come out of that failure, to realize that 3 years of trials have given me nothing. Instead, now I have my goal in sight. I'm going to try a different door, a different path. This is also known as contingency, when you have an alternate approach to the same door. We are going to live a real life example so that a lot of people who are going through this stage, failure stage, grief and sorrow, regret, I'm going to like work to bring them out of that stage so that ultimate things are going to come in front of you and you are going to be back on track really quickly. But wait, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe to my channel because this channel is going to have a lot for you to learn. So as I mentioned, that failure itself has no capacity to influence your life unless we empower it, we strengthen it, we give it our sorrow, our time, we give it our mornings and our nights. We are actually imposing entire situation on ourselves. How about just keeping it aside and thinking in a positive direction that okay, my pursuit failed, my goal is still in sight. How about trying it in a new way? I was trying for a university since 3 years. I was reappearing in the aptitude test. I constantly failed in only one section of this the entrance test, and that was the quantitative section. I put my all efforts, like I incurred entire of my efforts in that. I never even put a glance on the qualitative section, but I was constantly passing that section too. Besides, like in a parallel world, I keep on failing the quantitative section and I keep on succeeding in, like I was expecting in second or third trial, maybe this time I've worked enough on quantitative section, so I feel like qualitative section will lag behind. But instead, again and again, the constant failure this time made me realize that okay, stop it. Keep on knocking the door, keep trying is not the strategy that you're going to work and you're going to be proud of. You're not going to be proud of if you're going to constantly trying and getting nothing for years. This is not the essence of life. The ultimate goal that I had behind these trials, and that was to be a successful person, a master's degree holder who has a really good established career. So this time I changed the course of action and I replanned the strategy. So now, rather than emphasizing on same university and to hold up the degree of that university, I'm going to enter in another university. It may not have that same influence in the market, but at least it's credible enough to get me a good career stream. The real essence is of diverting failure, diverting regret, and retracking your stance towards your goal. Failure is not itself a big element of life, it's just a part of life. You need failure in your life so that your struggles may not end. Because life itself is another name of a struggle. Daily, what do? You struggle to wake up early, you struggle to go to work, you struggle at work, you struggle to come back early at home from work. Everything is a struggle, because if you're going to skip a struggle, get struggle, problems, and failures out of life, without these three things, you'll find nothing in your life. No ambition, no goal, no problem to solve. So real essence is in solving the problem, coming out from a failure instead of, drowning yourself in. So I hope that this video may help a lot of people who are still dragging down themselves in a dark era of, regret that we failed in this particular thing. Lift yourself up, just reinstate your goal. Instead of focusing on a failed pursuit, have your goal inside. Put your eye on your goal, that okay, this was the destination. I don't care which road leads to it. I just want to be there. Change the course of action. I believe that your struggle will get you to the point you want to be. If you really like this video, do subscribe to my channel. Meet you in the next video.